Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we are diving into a report that involves healthcare and real estate. It might sound boring, but trust me, there are always hidden stories in these documents. This one has to do with a company that invests in nursing homes and assisted living facilities. Sometimes those investments don't go as planned. Think of it as a landlord having trouble with a tenant, but on a much bigger scale. Before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where you can discuss these topics with other finance enthusiasts. This is an 8K report, also called a current report. Companies use these to tell investors about big news that might affect the stock price. It's like a bat signal for financial events. Today's report is from Omega Healthcare Investors, and the date of the event being reported is June 2nd, 2025. Omega Healthcare Investors is a real estate investment trust, or REIT, which means they own and manage properties and distribute income to shareholders. They are based in Maryland. Their business is focused on skilled nursing facilities and assisted living. The main point of this report is to share an updated investor presentation. The company put this presentation on their website. The presentation includes some revised information about the companies that lease space from Omega, the operators of these healthcare facilities. It seems like there have been some changes that investors need to know about. The presentation is titled June 2025 Investor Presentation and is available on Omega's website for at least 30 days. The report also mentions that the press release about this presentation is included as an exhibit. This is important because it makes the information public and accessible to everyone at the same time. Let's talk about the exhibits attached to this report. Exhibit 99.1 is the press release that Omega issued on June 2nd, 2025, announcing the updated investor presentation. These press releases are created to inform the media and investors about important events and updates regarding the company. It is a summary of the key information in the presentation. Omega Healthcare Investors is facing some challenges related to its operators, the companies that lease its properties and run the healthcare facilities. If these operators struggle, Omega's rental income could be affected, potentially hurting their ability to pay dividends to shareholders. Based on this filing, there is no real numerical data. However, we know that the company felt it was necessary to update its investor presentation with revised operator updates. While these reports always look like a big deal, this is fairly routine activity for them. The real story will be in the future reports, where we will have to see if they suffer any losses as a result of their operators' performance. The key risk for Omega is the financial health of its operators. If operators can't pay rent, Omega's revenue decreases and their stock price will suffer. The company's presentation is an attempt to address those risks head on. Now, let's talk about my opinion. Omega Healthcare Investors operates in a sector that will continue to be needed. As the population ages, the demand for skilled nursing and assisted living facilities should increase. The company needs to manage operator relationships closely and diversify its operator base. This would reduce the risk of relying too heavily on any one company's financial performance. Omega's consistent communication with investors through presentations and reports like this is a positive sign. It shows they are trying to be transparent and keep investors informed about potential risks and challenges, but as investors we must dig deeper. The presentation indicates a need for caution. While the sector has good potential, Omega's performance is tied to the financial health of its operators. Keep an eye on those operators. Alright, that's our breakdown of Omega Healthcare Investors' latest filing. What's your take on these operator updates and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description where you can chat with other investors. Thanks for watching. See you next time.